What's going on, Laker fans? Good morning. Hope everybody's enjoying their Friday so far. Final Lakers Talk Daily for the week. We do it Monday through Friday. If you don't mind, please subscribe to the channel here on ESPN LA. Okay, so want to spend a little time talking about the Lakers and the Memphis Grizzlies coming up later tonight. So tip-off's at 7. Pre-game show will start at 5:30, and we'll be doing our thing on 710 ESPN all day as well with all the shows. All right, so coming off the loss against Miami, Lakers 3-9 in their last 12 games. You had the report that came out with Shams Charania and Jovan Buha that maybe a little disjointness. I think the term that was used. Certainly, it has not been a good couple of weeks. You can almost call it 4 weeks for the Lakers. They've definitely been struggling. They got to get back on track. So, couple scenarios I want to play out for tonight. I think tonight really tells a lot about where this team is, because if they come out tonight and play with this just desperation, if they come out and are as hungry as you've seen them all season long, if they come out and are trying to send a message, have something to prove, have a chip on their shoulder, if they come out the way they're supposed to come out, might quiet the noise for a little bit. It might just for 1 second, for one game. I know Memphis is 11-23, so I'm not trying to make it sound like they're beating the Nuggets or the Celtics or the Bucks. But right now, I don't think it matters who the Lakers play and who they get a W against. They just need a win. They just need some kind of momentum. 3-9 since the in-season tournament. 2 of those wins, one's against San Antonio, the other one's against Charlotte. So it's not like they've had impressive wins even when they've got wins. Very interesting to see how the Lakers respond. Very interesting to listen to that pregame interview with Coach Darvin Ham and hear some of the stuff that he has to say based on these couple of stories. Very interested to hear what happens after the game if the Lakers win or lose, how LeBron James reacts. There's a lot coming into a game that you wouldn't think means all that much on January 5th in game 36 of the regular season. So I'm not telling you that, everything's on the line tonight, but what I'm telling you is that there's a lot that plays into tonight's game that I think is going to be interesting to me and I think interesting to a lot of Laker fans. How do the stars look tonight? Do the Lakers jump out again and struggle to start the game? How do they react? I thought it was interesting. Little bit, not much, but a little bit you could hear towards the end against the Miami Heat on Wednesday. You heard them like, is that a couple of boos out there in the crowd? Okay, fair. You could actually hear Heat fans chanting towards the end of that game. I'm like, all right, this is kind of odd here at Crypto.com Arena. So I think tonight's a kind of an important moment for this Lakers season. You're going to either fall 2 games below 500. You're going to lose against a team that is basically, since Ja Morant has got back, about a 500 team, so much better than they were when Ja Morant wasn't there. And oh, by the way, they can beat you. I don't care what their record is. If you have Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr., Marcus Smart, Luke Kennard, Xavier Tillman, they got some guys. It's not like they don't have players. They can beat the Lakers, especially while the Lakers have been as bad as they have. The vibe to me is what's going to be most interesting. How the players react is going to be most interesting. When things aren't going well, what's that going to look like? Because really over the last, you can call it close to a month or so, it's just been this downward spiral and nothing seems to be, you're waiting for the bottom and you don't know where the bottom is. Lakers got a little lucky yesterday. Warriors ended up giving up that, 16, 18-point lead late against the Denver Nuggets. If the Warriors would have won that game, Lakers today would have been the 11th seed in the Western Conference. So things obviously not getting all that much better for the Lake Show. And they got, they obviously got a lot of stuff that they got to figure out. I will say this. Pay attention to the details tonight, because if it's looked like it has and there's a lack of effort and there's a lack of fight and AD or anybody else has quotes that are saying, we got out-hustled, we got outworked, we got outplayed, that's just going to make the noise a lot louder. And if the Lakers take care of business tonight and they beat Memphis, it quiets it down for a second. Then you got another tough one coming up on Sunday against the Clippers. Make sure you tune in to the pregame show. Make sure you tune in to all the stuff that we're doing during the game. Tune in, ESPN LA. We'll have, obviously, post-game show with Beto. So make sure you tune in for all that. Appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.